in our life is coming in one way or another through from our karmic backpack. Is the accumulated perceptions that they are distorted from reality. The karma. What means karma? Some days ago, one woman asked me this, and I used the opportunity to enter again in this definition, the understanding of karma and the meaning that it has for our life. If it is something good, it's something bad, it's something that we need to know, it's something that is hidden, it's something that is ruling everything that is happening in our life. Sometimes it looks like this, no? That we go to the street, we have a problem, we face a situation, an accident or something, and people says in this moment, or we may think, oh, this is my karma, or some repetitive situation is happening in our life, unpleasant, we meet, I don't know, this kind of person, or we have this kind of partner or relationship or boss who is bringing us the same problem, conflict, emotion, and something in us says, oh my god, this is repeating in me, maybe it's my karma. What means really karma? What is the connection of karma with our life? It is necessary, do you think, to know our karma to live this life? Is something bad? Something good? Yeah, I wanted to clarify in this video the essence of the meaning of karma and how you can use it in your life. And actually, it's not so much that you can use it, it's that you need to use it because it's intrinsic part of your imprint of who you are in this world. Not in the essence, but in this world. So, in few words, and explain it plain, karma is the accumulated perceptions that they are distorted from reality. The accumulated perception of reality that they are distorted with from the truth, what this really is. It's a bit abstract. Let's go into this. Saints and the gurus and the masters, they tell us we are a spirit. But we don't perceive this. Yes or no? We don't perceive that we are a spirit. We perceive we are a body. We have a face, we have a life, we have a personality, we have a past. So we don't perceive this. We have the crystallized perception that we are a body. And the perception that we are a spirit is gone, is lost. This is one example. Another example of distorted perception. You can perceive yourself like you have scarcity. Do you know the program of scarcity, which is the tendency to see yourself like you lack all the time, or perceive every situation from the perspective of lack and scarcity, like something is missing in me, I need to get something, I need to achieve something, I need to get attention, I need to get love because I don't have this intrinsic perception. I don't have. It means that the idea of I'm in scarcity is crystallized in us. So in the essence, the karma is all these fake perceptions of ourselves that we learn, that we receive from the environment, and we accept them into us, and that they are part of our mindset, part of our perception, part of our mind. Going more spiritual, we say they are part of our karmic body. Our karmic body, it has all the karmic information, which are all the perceptions. How we see the world, the filters, the glasses. So what I call them distorted. Distorted means they are not aligned with the truth. They are not aligned with the truth. For instance, in the truth of nature, the truth of life, you see abundance. So that's why if you perceive all the time through scarcity, we call this perception karma, because it's not aligned with the truth of life. There is a distortion, misalignment between the truth and the way you perceive life. And this, of course, is the root of all the conflicts we have in life, because if life is a place of abundance and opportunity, life itself, but we see everything through glasses of scarcity and lack, there will be a huge mismatch between reality and me. Yes, and then this mismatch will create conflict, suffering. So this extends to any kind of perception you may have. For instance, there is this perception of weakness. For the feminine energy is very much connected today with weakness. So we connect in society, connected the idea of the woman or the feminine energy with weakness, which is a perception too. It's a part of the karma of the feminine energy that we are all facing as a human journey. So I want to tell you that this includes basically many perceptions, fake perceptions that we have of ourselves. The essence of karma is this. You can contemplate, okay, this means that karma actually is conditioning everything in my life. Because if it is conditioning the perception that I have of everything, it is conditioning how I choose, how I act, how I talk, how I engage with life. So it's conditioning basically everything. You can see that yes, in the essence, everything that we have in our life is coming in one way or another through from our karmic backpack. But it is not, for instance, if you have the karma of scarcity, this may manifest in many ways. You may lose money, you may lose some material things, you may lose some clothes in a trip, and through this process, you may confront this scarcity once again and again. So the idea is that whatever it is, your karma, whatever it is, the way that you usually perceive life, you will experience it. Life will create, life will shape for you to experience this, to see this. There is in the Course in Miracles, there is a very beautiful statement that says this world always shows you what you want, what you believe. There is nothing new yet. You see, always you see what you believe. In this sense, it's talking about this karma. So, why I'm telling you this? Because sometimes we don't understand our life. And it's very frustrating. And it's painful. And it takes us to a place of confrontation, conflict. We have a problem with our partner, we have a problem in our job, we have a financial problem, we have a physical problem, or a negative habit. And we cannot make sense with it. We cannot understand why I have this problem again and again, why I have this conflict again and again. It shouldn't be here. Is my mistake, or is the mistake of the other, or is the mistake of the system, or is the mistake of the politicians, or bad luck? And here is where knowing your karma, knowing your intrinsic way to perceive reality can save you fully from this conflict, from this confusion. Because when you know, you understand your karmic path, you see the meaning of everything that is happening in your life. Again, I went out to the street. Again, I met this kind of person, and again, this kind of person cheat on me and took advantage of me, and it's happening all the time. But this is happening why? Because actually I'm too naive. I have the program, the perception to perceive everyone like unconsciously, like from naivety, not to see really the depth and to feel the spirit and the intention of the people, let's say. So then knowing your karmic path gives you the capacity to see the meaning of what is happening, and it's different. And this is super interesting. This is amazing, guys. It's totally different. Your karmic path is unique. Is connected with your unique way to go to God, your unique way to live. That's why there is so much conflict when we try to find the meaning of the things that happen in our life, looking at the external situations and society and external signs, because nothing external can give meaning to what is happening to your life. Only your intrinsic being, the karma code that you have inside, can give meaning to everything that is happening. So through knowing yourself, through knowing your tendencies, through knowing your habits, through knowing the way you perceive reality, you will understand why things are happening in your life the way they are happening. And once you find this meaning, you go farther. Because knowing your intrinsic path, intrinsic karmic path, it does not give you only meaning, it gives you exactly a path. So the path to arrive to freedom, to fulfillment, to be fully yourself, to express yourself fully in this world, is connected with your karma, is connected with the way you perceive reality. So the karma is not only giving meaning to your life, it's giving you a path. I will be more specific here. The other day, one woman told me, I was choosing all my life easy jobs that they didn't represent a challenge for me. They were easy. They didn't represent a challenge. And I could do them easily, but they were meaningless for me. They didn't have any meaning. I remember some time ago, another woman told me, I always chose partners, always, that they were easy to live with and to relate with, because I was avoiding conflict and confrontations and fights. So I was always choosing partners that they were very easygoing, relaxed, no problem. But actually, I was not feeling anything. I was not feeling love. I was not feeling passion for them. The experience was empty, was meaningless too. So, in this life, we have the tendency, if we don't understand well our karma, if we don't understand well the root of our limitations, we may choose path, directions in life, but they are empty. That they are easy, but they are not confronting us with the limiting view that we have inside. And this, for the physical body, may be convenient and easy, but for the soul that we have inside, becomes a trap, a cage, a jail, because we cannot grow in this path. So the beauty of karma is that even though it represents the parts of you that they are not fully aligned with God, knowing them gives you the capacity to give meaning to everything that is happening in your life, and knowing your unique karma gives you the capacity to identify, not to get lost in this life, to identify, yeah, actually, this is my path. This person, this relationship, that is not easy, that is confronting, that is unpleasant, but this is exactly what is triggering my way to perceive, and it will help me to get free, or this project, or this goal, or this big intention, or this big purpose is not easy, but is actually taking me to confront my karma, to take out the way that I perceive reality usually. It's super important, closing amid this topic, that you know your karma, and no one can tell you. You can only arrive there through self-exploration, observing yourself, how you behave in different situations, what is easy for you, what is difficult for you, what kind of things you do well, what kind of things you cannot do freely like this. Through this process of self-observation, you will realize what part of your being are blocked, what part of your perception are disconnected from reality, distorted. And this is the beginning and very necessary step for you to find meaning in your life and to find a meaningful path. If you would like to know more about karma, about your intrinsic karma, or you have experience you want to share, I will read you in the comments. You can share your own experience searching for your karma and understanding your unique intrinsic being. And I invite you to make this journey, even though it is not pleasant, to find the places in us that they are not perfect. It is the only way to identify clearly what is a good path for our soul in this life. I wish you to find your karmic path and to find this amazing journey that your soul wants to live in this life, and I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.